I don't remember how exciting it was. I was nervous about getting married because I had to go to somebody else's home and I had to take off my clothes, and I wasn't looking forward to that at all. So I remember on our wedding night, though, that I had to go and I went into the bathroom and I closed the doors and I had to get out of my, who's going to see this? You could edit it out.
The way I recall it, we were sitting next to each other, and during our conversation, I remember Linda saying that her father, Larry, said that,
Linda, Paul needs to marry you if he wants to keep coming here. That was it. Next thing I knew, I said we had to get married because my dad said you can't come around anymore unless we had some kind of plan. So he thinks that was me asking him to marry him.
So I don't remember her saying, "Will you marry me?" I remember her saying that this is what needs to happen if I'm going to continue to, hang around.
Was I excited about getting married? No. It was just another thing to do, I guess. Like I said before, I was just anxious to leave home. So we got married.
I think back in those days, we were just like naive. We didn't know a lot, and there were no TV programs that like 90 Day Marriage or whatever those are, or Big Brother or whatever all these programs are, where they're social programs. There was just programs like Leave It to Beaver and Harry and Harriet, or whatever their name were, Ozzie and Harriet, and other things like that, wholesome TV shows about family life and raising a family. But no one talked about, you have to give and take, and marriage is 50-50. I think at that time a lot of marriages were still, based upon what each could do for each other, selfishness rather than, giving and loving.
You know that burning desire that you see someone and you all you want to do is to be with him and be with him every moment. It wasn't like that in the beginning. It's like that now. When he's gone, I can't wait for him to get home. I miss him, so it's that way now.
You argue, you have good times, you have not so good times, and you have really some trying times. And if you don't have an anchor, a commonality that you can go to for that strength that's needed during those times, I think marriage will fail. Because remember, we're all still selfish people. It's about self. And if you don't have the love of Christ, which says that you need to have love for others more than yourself, then you won't be able to conquer that desire for you to be number one. We had that. We learned a song called Every Day with Jesus. Now in English, we knew it, but we learned it in my father's dialect, which is Ilocano. So let's do it.
Hinaldaw kang Kristo, pumapategunay kanyak. Hinaldaw kang Kristo, ay atekunay. Iso insalakanag, ken iso ti ororayet. Hinaldaw kang Kristo, pumapategunay kanyak.
And in English,
every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before. Every day with Jesus, I love him more and more. Jesus saves and keeps me, and he's the one I'm waiting for. Every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day, is sweeter than the day, is sweeter than the day before.
that's probably the time we had the best, when we didn't have anything. I remember trying to scrape a few pennies to buy something, and I didn't even have enough, not even $1 worth of money to buy something. You know, at the time, I was working as a manager of a sort of like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. It was called Dixie Fried Chicken on Lake Street in Pasadena, and my pay was $100 a month.
No, it was
A week, $100 a week. Our apartment cost us $100 a
No,
month.
our apartment was 90.
All right, our apartment was 90. See, when I'm corrected, I don't argue. I just smile and say, yes, whatever's right, dear. That's how you get along for 50 years.
Well, it wasn't just two of us anymore. When we were in the Philippines, Kristen came along, and she was such a beautiful baby girl.
I don't know why it's taken me 44 years to realize this, but I'm kind of the one that's responsible for this entire family. I mean, think about it. I know, even though you might not have said this out loud to each other or me,
And then you ruined it by having my brother.
Yeah.
or, you know, I know that you were probably like, dear Jesus, this girl is so perfect. Can we please have another one just like her and we'll be great?
She was such a beautiful baby girl.
Kristen would always sit under the table in our base housing and would rock back and forth, making sounds like this. Mm. She would do that for hours. And, you know, we didn't have Dr. Spock or any psychology at that time. We were worried that something was wrong with her.
She was such a beautiful baby girl.
And unfortunately, we got Jeff.
Then Jeff. I remember sitting down at the table once, and we were trying to explain something to him, and he couldn't understand, or so finally I just said, Jeff, use your head. And next thing I know, I'm watching him and he's bumping his head down on whatever, the table. I said, boy, this guy's got problems.
So really, when it comes down to it, in the grand scheme of things, I am the catalyst for this family. I'm the one that sparked it all. And you know what? I'm really cool with that because I think we're pretty, a pretty cool family. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for having SEX.
Okay, I'll continue.
Do it. Paul.
So,
Paul. Do it. Paul. Shh. Leave the room.
well, I'll just say you were conceived there, daughter.
In a hut in the Philippines? It's awesome.
Yes.
Anyway, I love you too. Happy 50th anniversary. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Happy 50th anniversary. Anyhow, 50 years, what a feat to reach. And you guys have been a good example for us. And we hope to one day also reach 50 years of marriage.
Whoa,
But I don't know with that guy here
they might kill us.
and those two over there. It's going to be tough, but we'll try it.
Anyway, congratulations on reaching this
Milestone.
milestone. We love you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
50 years. Oh my goodness. I only hope that my own marriage will last 50 years when I eventually get married. 50 is such a large number to me. I haven't even lived half of that yet. So that's just insane. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me in my life. I really appreciate all of it.
Happy 50th anniversary, Nana and Papu. I love you.
Feliz aniversario a Nana y Papu. Happy
Anniversary!
birthday.
Nana and Papu!
Happy Nana Papu.